Will you visit Kazakhstan? This is one of the largest country in the world. If you want to know more, you are in the right place. I'm on my 4th day here in Almaty, Kazakhstan. If you have missed my last video to the Medeu and Shymbulak, let's have a quick recap. Before I gave up hiking here, on my way, I found this place beneath the roadside. After hearing the sound of the water flowing, I decided to follow it and I ended up here. This is my 4th video in Kazakhstan series, and if you want to see more, subscribe the channel and stay tuned. Explore more of Kazakhstan with the video links in the iCards above. If you're new here, my channel is all about sharing budget-friendly travel recommendations in the countries I visit. Today, I opted for a local travel agent and joined a group tour in Almaty. Details are in the description below. I chose a full day trip covering 3 places here in Almaty. So the trip started about 6:30 in the morning and we were taken in one of those spacious tourist buses. Kazakhstan is known for its beautiful mountains and I enjoyed its views on the way. Our first stop was to Black Canyon. Black Canyon is the deepest among the other 2 canyons and it is formed directly by the Charin River. Apart from enjoying the view here, there is nothing much you can do. So if you want to explore more of this place, rent a car and see places at your own pace. This trip is not recommended for pregnant women, travelers who have low fitness level, and those who can't walk or travel for long hours. The meeting point for today's trip was in front of Astana Hotel in Almaty. They will drop you off at the same place. I have paid 12,000 Kazakh tenge to visit all the 3 places. During your tour, do not forget to carry your ID or passport. After about 2 hours in the bus, we finally reached the famous and beautiful Kolsai lake. This would be my second favorite place in Kazakhstan. Doesn't it look like a fairy tale lake in the mountains? The walk to the lake was very hard as it was very steep. And after all the hiking I did on my previous day's trip, I wasn't ready for this. But the view was to die for. Honestly, I wish we were given more time here. So be ready to walk quite a distance through the forest and off roads to and from the lake. Wear comfortable shoes with a grip. You could book a horse ride here instead of walking all the way down and back. I skipped it seeing the condition of the horses. There are even staycations possible here. It can be a little expensive, but imagine waking up to these beautiful views. You can enter both Black Canyon and Kolsai Lake for free. Here, you will find many locals approaching you for taking pictures and later charging a lot. Although I didn't have the energy to paddle, after endless bargaining, I decided to try the boat ride. Price details are in the description below. It was a good 20 minutes ride. There are a few small stores with snacks at the drop-off point. I suggest you carry enough food and water for the whole day as they will not stop for lunch. While visiting here, it is safe to come with a group tour than trying a rental car. I can guarantee you that you may need to repair the car before returning as the road condition is very bad. It's really bad. You even take a severe back pain on your way back from this trip. Our tour guide had to drag us back to the bus for the next stop, which is the final stop. We are heading towards the Kandi lake. We were dropped at a point where we were transported on vast cars. Hell of a ride. I'm sure I'll need physiotherapy sessions after this trip, for sure. It was so bad, but the driver was an expert and I kept praying that the car doesn't flip upside down. It was so scary at the same time, exciting. Hold tight and let's hope we reach safe. I can't imagine that I will have to take this ride back to the drop-off point. Let me warn you, they do charge a lot for this, especially when you're a tourist. I was almost giving up on seeing this place. My leg was hurting so bad and the trail wasn't showing any mercy on me. Kaindi Lake is situated at an altitude of 2000 meters. Kaindi Lake is a 400-meter long lake. Due to an earthquake back in 1911, a landslide led to the formation of Kaindi Lake. This natural calamity ended up adding a beautiful spot for tourists and locals in Kazakhstan. I was able to get a good weather here. This lake is one of the best tourist places ranked in Kazakhstan and should be included in your bucket list. One of the most striking features of this lake Kaindi is its submerged forest. I decided to walk back to my crazy ride since they were charging around 5000 tenge for a short trip. This is additional to the other crazy ride. Make sure you have enough cash to pay the drivers on your way. Which places in today's video would you visit? Let me know in the comments below. See you in my next video.